Shohei Ohtani comes home. Bichette takes a fastball inside, 1-0. Ohtani able to pitch around the leadoff single in the first inning with a couple strikeouts. And now faces Bichette. Really impressive what he's done. Bichette had not played since the first week of September when this World Series began. He injured his knee, fought his way back even though he's still in a lot of pain, still diminished. And he's gotten a hit in 5 of his 6 games. On this 2-0, takes it, 2-1. And they believe could be his last game in a Jays uniform tonight. Ball 3.
Yeah, for a guy who's missed this much action at the plate, he's not jumpy. He's not expanding the zone. He looks like he's been tracking baseballs all the time. He was missed.
Ohtani missing all over the place. He's issued the walk. And so the leadoff man on for the second time in as many innings. The Jays last inning so confident that Vlad Jr. is not going to strike out that they put George Springer in motion, and then he's got no shot when Guerrero takes strike 3.
Yeah, it's the right call. It froze Guerrero. A rarity.
So the shot's on. Addison Barger's up. Gets a great hand from this crowd. Coming off his 4th consecutive multi-hit game. He's hitting .476 in this World Series, but doubled off second to end game 6.
Yeah, you know he'd love to have a loud noise right here to get the crowd going crazy after the ending of last night's game. And, you know, just to give you some context, in a regular season game, that probably never happens. Everything moving so much faster. The crowd's going crazy. It's the 9th inning. You're the tying run at second. And unfortunately got too aggressive on the base paths.
On this one from Ohtani, takes it inside. Place is absolutely rocking. Kike Hernandez said that he thought that it was so tense that as the pitch was delivered, there'd be a little hush that would fall over the crowd. And because of that, he was able to hear the crack of the bat, but the contact wasn't very good, and it helped him get an aggressive jump. 2-2. And it became a night of the unsung heroes for this star-studded Dodger team. You had Hernandez making that play in left field. Miguel Rojas, who had been plugged into the lineup for the first time since the division series. Several big plays, including picking that throw from Hernandez. A guy like Justin Robleski coming out of the bullpen in a big spot. 2-2. Ball 3. Ohtani below 50% strike so far. Here's his payoff. Barger cracks one over second and down, and a base hit for Barger. Bichette stops at second, and the Blue Jays are in business in the second. Bichette, you can tell, is in pain running the bases on that bad knee.
Well, wasn't as loud a noise as he would have liked, but a noise that gets this crowd going. First and second, the first 2 innings now. Each pitcher in the first inning gave up a leadoff base runner and survived it. Now here's the moments I was talking about. First and second, nobody out with a contact guy at the plate. Although be it ground ball, could be a double play.
Alejandro Kirk. First pitch curve for a strike. This is where the Blue Jays have thrived all year. Yeah, they hit the ball out of the ballpark, but best team in baseball with runners in scoring position. Best team in baseball at productive outs. Looking to strike first in game 7. Kirk pops it up. Foul ground right side. Freddie Freeman is there for the first out. And last night, that strength of theirs let them down. They went just 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. One away for Varsho.
Well, the tough scenario here is it's going to take almost a double to score Bichette, you would think, because of his knee. Either that or a soft line drive. You could see him running, and normally he would be able to think about going to third.
No, if it was not the World Series, he would not be on the field. Same thing with George Springer. 2 on with 1 out. Varsho takes the first one on a generous inside corner there. Strike 1. Varsho just 5 for 26 in this World Series. Ball. Spray pattern has been all over.
Yeah, again, just he's got the velocity. I knew the velocity would be there. It's the command of the pitchability when you're out of your routine. You're not in your normal 5, 6, 7 days of rest. But he just got 2 sides of the plate that are very, very good for a pitcher and very bad for a hitter.
Varsho looking for his hit. First hit with a runner in scoring position in this World Series. On the 1-2. Takes it high. Count evens up. Blue Jays very aggressive. But in this game, very patient. Only 9 swings at the first 35 pitches. On a 2-2 from Ohtani. Varsho hits a fly ball to right field for Teoscar Hernandez. He's there. 2 out.
Well, this guy would love to redeem himself. First pitch off a glass now, run way up and in, popped it up to Freddie Freeman with that second and third, nobody out. Aggressive first pitch hitter.
It doesn't have the name brand star power that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has, but Ernie Clement right on his heels, racking up the hits in this postseason. 397 out of the 8th spot. 2 on, 2 out, and Clement with a half-hearted swing and a foul. Saw Tyler Glasnow down in that Dodger bullpen. Finished last night's ball game. Available tonight, as Tom Verducci told you, like all the Dodger starters are. Walk from Bichette, single from Barger. Base runners in both innings for the Blue Jays. Trying to crack through, and there's a base hit the other way. Does Bichette have enough for that bad knee? They stop him at third, and the bases are loaded. It's just station to station right now. The base is clogged by Bichette's lack of ability to run.
That's what I was talking about. It almost needed to be a double. And unfortunately, they got that big 2-out hit. Look how flat that swing was up. But he can only do what he can do. And now they're going to need another 2-out big hit. And the guy at the plate's been pretty big with runners in scoring position.
That is Andres Gimenez, who thought that he had tied the game last night. Instead, a double play to end the game. Gimenez has hit just .213 in this postseason, but he's close to 500 with runners in scoring position. And the only guys on the Blue Jays that have driven in more runs than their 9-hitter Gimenez, Vlad Jr. and Alejandro Kirk. It's not often you get down to the 9th spot and you say, we like this guy. This is a guy we want up in this spot. But Gimenez heads up there with a chance to get the Jays on the board first. Much higher stress than Ohtani has dealt with really all season on the mound. Don't often say he goes, they go about the 9-hitter, but look at the numbers for Gimenez, the wins versus the losses in the playoffs. Bases loaded, 2 away. First pitch from Ohtani is down and in, ball 1 with nowhere to put him.
Secondary stuff, having a hard time commanding and getting ahead with it, forced to throw a lot of fastballs. And the Blue Jays are 3 for 5 off the fastball.
1-1. Ohtani comes home. Gimenez swings and misses at the high fastball.
Any pitcher who pitches off the windup out of this bases loaded telling you how much more comfortable they are in their windup than out of the stretch.
Here's the 1-2. Pop foul will do it again.
The only downside of that, the runners are going to get huge jumps with 2 outs and a bigger lead because of the windup.
Bichette at third, Barger at second, Clement at first. Ohtani to the plate with another 1-2. And he got him with a fastball. Ohtani gets out of the bases loaded jam, and a couple chances over the first 2 innings for the Jays fall through their fingertips.